Let's get started. World Cup and delivery stimulation. 9 months after the 2006 World Cup, the birth rate in Germany has increased by 10%. Someone say 10%, what is terrible? But unlike the numbers you see, the birth rate is an extremely stable rate. For example, the European Union's birth rate has changed only 0.07% since 2006, and Germany has one of the lowest fertility rates. Turns out, cause is due to the World Cup. No, more precisely, two things. The first is beer. 750,000 liters of beer and 390,600 hot dogs were sold at the World Cup in South Africa. If they drunk, they would make a dose and then make it out to many children. The second reason is probably due to the fun nature and way of life of the audience. Lucrative business. In the most recent World Cup, 2014, FIFA has earned about $4.5 billion from television, radio and other funding. FIFA had to share the royalties to the participating teams, and this is how they show that. No matter which team is eliminated, will also leave with a gift worth $8 million, gradually the $9 million for the teams in the round of 16, the $4 million for the teams reached the quarterfinals, $25 million for the runner, and $30 million for the champion. In addition, FIFA provided 32 teams with a small fee of $1.5 million to prepare for pre-tournament jobs. In addition, all clubs that own 736 players in the World Cup will also receive $70 million, equivalent to $2,800 a player a day from FIFA. Say no to sex. The coaches of many teams such as Germany, Spain, Mexico, and Chile have in common the fact that all their students are sexually prohibited throughout the World Cup. You think sex and sexuality are a distraction and a waste of the player's capacity, but according to many studies, 30 minutes of men's sex consumption is 100 calories and women are 70 calories. For simplicity, you can compare 30 minutes of running, consuming twice as much calories as you would when you were sexually active, and to regain lost calories, you would only need 2 fruits, roasted chicken, eggs only. Back to the coaches. According to Luiz Felipe Scolari, Brazilian men's soccer coach from 2012 to 2014, is very interesting. Specifically, when asked for his views on the World Cup victory, he stressed that players can do sex, but should limit the type of sex acrobatics. However, he does not know what he says and what defines sex acrobatics. US team between 2012 and 2016 Jurgen Klinsmann, he has said, will not ban sex players during the World Cup. But this is an exception when the American players are knocked out of the group stage when they fail against Mexico and Costa Rica in 2016. The most attractive event on the planet. According to statistics from FIFA and Media, the 2014 World Cup is the most exciting sporting event on the planet and most probably the strangest of the universe, with 3.2 billion people representing about 45% of the world's population at what time watch the home radio shutdown with a minimum viewing time of at least 1 minute, and about 280 million followers of the tournament calling over the internet and mobile networks. The finals of Argentina and Germany alone attracted about 695 home attendees, with venture capitalists. It is no coincidence that countries want to lure World Cups to their country because only an investment they can promote their image to the world calendar as well as national economy. But Brazil in 2014 made the World Cup a risky venture. With a budget estimated at just $1 billion, the Brazilian government has made people extremely angry with $3.5 billion in fire, more than 3 times as much as planned for new construction and infrastructure upgrades. Fifth standard. But not stopped there. All losses after the 2014 World Cup jumped to $15 billion, with the funding of 3 World Cups previously held in South Africa, Germany, and Japan, plus Korea, and only supported contributing $100 million from the cool sitting unit eating gold bowl is FIFA. To say that investment is risky is because, While Brazil's post-World Cup economy has no sign of prosperity, tourism is stalled in place. Brazil now hate the FIFA and somehow lose faith in the government because of their insatiable waste. Back in the 2018 World Cup, the Putin government is likely to fall into equally risky business. The amount that the country pours into the 2018 World Cup is up to $11.8 billion, even if the cups of the World Cup. Few people know that the Cup of the World Cup has a very good history. First of all, it should be noted that there are two versions of the cup. The original name of the trophy was Victory, but was later renamed in honor of former FIFA president Jules Rimet. It is made from sterling silver and lapis lazuli, trophy Nike, the Greek god of victory. Brazil won the Gold Cup in 1970, which led to the task of replacing it with another. The Jules Rimet was stolen in 1983 and has not been found. The cup was replaced by the FIFA World Cup, which was first used in the 1974 World Cup. It was made from 18-karat gold with a malachite sole, on the image of two people holding the earth. The team currently holds the trophy is Germany, won the championship in the nearest tournament 2014 World Cup. Designed by Abel Lafleur and made of gold on a bluestone base, it is 35 centimeters, 14 in, tall and weighs 3.8 kilograms, god of victory. The Jules Rimet Cup was brought to Uruguay on the first FIFA World Cup on the Conte Verde, sailing from the port of Villefranche-sur-Mer, south of Nice, on 21 June 1930. There are also French, Romanian and Belgian players who play in it. Arino Barassi, vice president of FIFA and president of FIGC, secretly transported from a bank in Rome and hid it in a shoebox under his bed to protect it from being taken away by the Nazis. On March 20, 1966, 4 months before the opening of the 1966 World Cup in England, the Jules Rimet trophy was stolen at a public exhibition in Westminster Central Square. Fortunately, it was found only 7 days later, and for security reasons, the British Football Association secretly produced a copy of the trophy to celebrate after the final. The copy was auctioned in 1997 for £254,500 when it was purchased by FIFA. With the price of the auction so high, it was several times the price of £20,000, £30,000, leading to doubts that the trophy sold at auction was not a copy. FIFA then checked and confirmed the trophy put out auction is the copy. After the auction, FIFA has exhibited copies at the National Football Museum in Preston. Brazil's national football team won the third title in 1970, giving them the right to keep the trophy forever, as was conventionally conceded by Jules Rimet in 1938. 8 kilograms, 3.97 pounds, of gold. This copy was submitted to the president of Brazil in 1984. Second Cup, FIFA World Cup. The 36.5 centimeters, 14.4 in, cup is made from 5 kilograms, 11 pounds, of 18-karat gold, 75% yellow, with a 13 centimeters, 5.1 inches green, malachite. The cup is required to be empty. If it is thickened, it will weigh 70 to 80 kilograms and be too heavy to hold the trophy. Bertone, Milano is the master of the trophy, with a total weight of 6,175 kilograms, 13.6 pounds, worth $200,000 with a symbol of two people holding the earth. The Gazzaniga described the trophy as rising from the bottom, rising in the spiral, extending to take over the world. Sculpture highlighting a compact figure emerged in the air, showing two athletes in the jubilant moment of up, will not be visible when engraved in the stands. It is unclear how FIFA will stop using this cup after the name of the team in the 5 leagues that have taken place are engraved on the bottom of the trophy. This will not happen at the earliest after the 2030 World Cup. The current FIFA resolution confirms that the trophy is not the same as the first.